Welcome back, everyone. My name is Jim. Thank you for joining me again on the RV Concierge channel. Today, I have another listing. Let's go take a look. This will be a listing video for this 2022 Newmar Dutch Star 4081. We're going to do a thorough walk around of the outside, show you how it looks closed up, and then open it up and do a walkthrough of the inside. So let's get started. This is on the Spartan K2 chassis with the Cummins 450 motor paired up to the Allison 3000 transmission, capable of towing 15,000 pounds. This is loaded with options. I do have the build sheet, but I'll hit most of them through this walkthrough. This has the entire Girard awning setup with the twin awnings on the rooftop, and then you have the door awning and then the power window awnings as well. So let's get some tire size, cargo capacity, and then we'll do a rest of the walk. This has the Michelin 315 80 R22.5. Cargo carrying capacity of this coach is 9,764 pounds. Wow, that's really good. Keyless entry, again, Girard door awning, Girard window awnings, and two Girard rooftop awnings. This has frameless windows, exterior entertainment. First compartment has the chest freezer or refrigerator, which is thermostatically controlled, and that can be either hooked to 12-volt battery power or plugged into the 120-volt system and will work off of the inverter. That's on a slide tray. The next two compartments are full pass-through with slide trays. 1 and 2. This does have the central vac system. You have a 120 volt on a GFI circuit there. And then also inside of here, Samsung TV with the sound bar. You can play the inside radio or the TV off the sound bar. It has two 120 volt and two 12 volt USBs. This is on a swivel arm, so that can come out and turn either way if you have a glare on the TV. 360-degree camera system. You have scare lighting on both sides. Next compartment has some shelving in it with a pegboard. Now behind that and all the way out through to the other side, you have your black gray and fresh water tanks and the wet bay on the other side. Newmar does a flush slide system, so your slides are recessed into the wall, even with the rest of the slide. That's going to cut down on air noise, water intrusion, or even pest intrusion. Tag axle, steer tag axle, which will cut down your turning radius. Next compartment here has your DEF tank. You have an emergency egress. That's in the rear bathroom. I'll show you how that works when we get on the inside. Your chassis batteries are right there. And let's head around to the back. Coming around to the back, you have a nice spoiler that hooks to your awning rail on this side, and then there's another rail on this side to look like the awnings. Hides everything on the roof, but keeps it looking uniform from one side to the other. Again, 15,000 pound towing capacity right there. You got the Newmar stone guard on the back, full fiberglass rear cap. Nice thing about this coach is on the back here, you have no radiator, so you have complete access to checking all your fluids, belts, and hoses, and all that stuff. Again, Spartan K2 chassis. All right, coming around to the off-door side, you got your side radiator. Now this does have dual fuel fill for the DEF, so you can fill that from either side. Little storage tank for your sewer tube, and that does have drain holes in it in case you have a little residual water. Vent for your dryer, and again you have the boxes on this side that looks like the awning on the other side, keeps all of your ACs and everything from showing. This one is your wet bay. I don't know if you saw that, but when I opened this door, it actually drops down. It's on this cam system, so it drops down out of the way of the slide out. You have a stainless steel wall here, and with everything printed on there real nice to tell you how to operate everything. You got your outside shower, you got your dump valves, although this does have a hookup for the macerating pump here, or you can bypass it if you would like. You got your low point drains, your shut-off valve back there, autofill, so you can fill the fresh tank from the inside of the coach. Full house filtration and your power hose reel. Very nice wet bay, and that does have a tray in it, and there is a drain hole on this side, so you can pull out a little plug, and if you spill anything in there, it goes into that tray and doesn't make a mess. Next compartment is your power cord reel, your park cable hookups and your satellite hookups, RV power monitor, your auto transfer switch with surge guard. Next compartment is your Oasis system. That is a really nice continuous heat and hot water system. Full pass through with the slide tray there. And another compartment with your batteries, and they are on a slide tray as well. Now this does have a couple minor scratches. This one will buff out. There's another one right here, but there's some touch-up paints to be able to help with those. Dual fuel fills, you can fill the fuel from either side. Up here you have your fuse system for the chassis, and they give you extra fuses there. And you also have your release for the generator slide tray. Generator will slide out the front. I don't know if I released that. So this opens the hood. Then there's another lever inside of here to be able to release the generator and slide it out on the slide tray. You do have a hot water line to the front of the coach to be able to wash those bugs off. And then you have your oil and coolant for the generator. This generator has 126 hours on it. Windshield washer fluids right there. This does have the collision mitigation adaptive cruise. All right, that is the outside of this beautiful coach. Let's go take a look at the inside. All right, let's go take a look at the inside. You have your keyless entry and your doorbell right there. Power entry steps, and they do have a mud room here, so you'll be able to throw some shoes in there or dog leashes or whatever you want to don't bring inside of the coach. This does have a nice floor slide that comes across and comes up, so it's flush with the floor. Now I like walking through this coach with the slide outs in, so you can see how much space you're working with it closed. I can get all the way back to the refrigerator, no problem. Oh, it's locked. Be able to open both of those doors all the way to be able to get inside of there, no problem. You can get to the mid bath because the door is on a mid swing pivot. Get in there, no problem. And even all the way back to the bed. All right, let's open it up and we'll take a look at the rest. I like to show this full wall flush floor slide in operation. It's chain driven out, and then it's hydraulically lowered or raised to bring it in or out. So there's a little gap down at the bottom, but when it gets all the way out, you can continue to hold the button and it'll go down flush. Kind of hard to see while you're putting it out, but this rubber seal comes down flush with the floor. Here we go, all opened up. You got a post slides here in the living space and a post slides back in the bedroom. Let's start at the front and we'll work our way back. One thing I really like to talk about is Newmar's Comfort Drive, which is a driver assist system that combats driver fatigue. Kind of makes it easier to steer the coach and kind of keeps it going straight. Another thing that I like to talk about is Newmar's hung wall construction, and I have a really nice video that I'll insert about that. So this is Newmar's sidewall construction. On the top, you're going to see how everybody else is constructed, and that's not bad. Newmar's just better. They can be up to 3 inches thick, 16 on center, aluminum studded wall, regular household batten insulation in the wall. Then you have this craft vapor barrier that will block any moisture into the coach, and then an additional bead foam insulation before the interior decorative wall. Now they can run their electrical through the walls because they're aluminum studded, where everybody else can't because it's a solid wall. All right, coming here to the cockpit here, you have wireless chargers on either side of the coach to be able to set your phone on and charge. This is the Spartan chassis. You got your parking brake, power mirrors. All of your driver's controls are facing the actual driver. You have your radio and your side view and backup monitor, as well as your 360 camera that's displayed right onto that monitor. Again, you have your slide floor cover that's going to go across and come up. Really nice seat for the passenger and driver with adjustable armrests. And this side does have a really nice table, workstation to work on. You have 120-volt outlets on either side that are controlled off of the inverter as well, so you can have the batteries up converted to 120 while you're driving. And you have 12-volt USBs. Another one right there. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. All right, most of your Newmar controls are over here atop of the driver's compartment. You have your inverter controls, your Oasis controls, just everything that has to do with the coach, including your water system and the Girard awnings. Very, very nice system here. One thing that's not on the options list, this was equipped with a Winegard Wi-Fi system. Beautiful ceiling. They hide the ACs. This has a total comfort AC system, which is ducted and separate from the rest of the coach, so it's very, very quiet. You got dual recliners here with a nice storage compartment. All the windows have day and night shades. Sleeper sofa right there, and the television is on a power lift, and that is right here. You just press the button once, and the TV will come up out of the cabinet. I'll come back to that. Freestanding dinette here, which is also like it could be used as a desk area. More 120 volts with the 12 volts. All of your lighting is on a multiplex system here. Beautiful brown cabinetry. Residential refrigerator. On this side, you got your kitchen with your dishwasher, convection microwave oven, dual basin stainless steel sink. Almost forgot to show the removable induction cooktop. You can take that cooktop outside and plug it in to be able to do some cooking of anything that might cause some odors or anything. You can do that outside. Lots of storage here. This does have a slide out island here. Give you some more workspace for your cabinets. All of the cabinets have adjustable shelves in them. All of your AV for the television is right there behind that glass window, and you do have a sound bar in here as well. Central vac, you have your hose hookup and then your dustpan right there. Again, the midship bath has a mid-pivot swing door so that you can open that while you're in motion. Nice vessel bowl sink here with your vanity, plenty of countertop. Push button macerating porcelain toilet with soft close lid. Now most coaches have your 12 volt and 120 volt breakers here. So you got all your 110 breakers there, all your 12 volt fuses right there with some extras. And this is the master controller for the multiplex system. You got 2 zones of floor heat here, one in the living space and one in the bedroom. And then also another zone into the rear bath. Residential refrigerator with water and ice. You have a pantry with pull-out drawers. You actually have to, I don't know whether you saw that, you can't just pull them out, so they can't slide into the door. You have to actually push them in, and then they come out. Those are adjustable as well. And there's nice lighting in there. Coming into the bedroom, you have dual hanging wardrobes, very large TV, some drawers here. Across from the king bed. I believe this is the sleep number bed. Yep. There is some storage underneath of the master bed. You have a pocket door right here that slides across to separate off your living space from your bedroom area. There's also a pocket door here at the rear bathroom to separate that off for some privacy. This coach does have a stackable washer and dryer. Tons of linen closet storage here and hanging closet. more multiplex, and then this does have the floor heat in the rear bathroom as well. You got a vanity there with tons of storage behind. Nice amount of counter space there. Another porcelain macerating toilet and your egress door. And then a beautiful shower with the teak fold down seat. Now this panel comes off here, and there's a ladder behind that which will come out and then just telescope down to the ground when you open that egress door. The rear bathroom does have what they call a cathedral ceiling, so that's raised up 6 inches higher than the rest of the ceiling, because when you step up in that step, it's going to give you the same amount of headroom. All right, everybody, that is a 2022 Newmar Dutch Star 4081. This unit is for sale. If you have questions, you can text, call, or email me. Information is right there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please stay tuned for more, and don't forget to subscribe.